back, everybody. So today we're gonna try. This is Virtue Cider, the Mitten Bourbon Barrel Aged Hard Cider. Um, I I was thinking the Mitten. I don't know. There's nothing on Untapped. It's there, but nobody has done anything. Um, so I think it's Virtue Ciders, and they're calling it the Mitten Bourbon Barrel Aged Hard Cider, not the Mitten Brewing Company. I was thinking the Mitten Brewing Company did this for them, but I could be wrong. Michigan apples, 100% Michigan apples. So this is kind of weird. So Jessica, I could have maybe she got it there at Virtue Cider. This was bottled on October 15th, 2021. This is 23, so almost 2 years ago, and it's just been sitting. I thought it was actually four different kinds, and I think about 4 months ago, I finally put them in the fridge. And the other, I'd been trying to do it with Jessica, but we've got off on a tangent and done other ones. But, and then I realized they're all the same. So I never did one fresh. I know she picked this up when it was bottled. So this could vary. Again, Untapped. It's on Untapped, but nobody has checked it in. Nothing. But so I guess 2 years, almost 2 years later, I'm gonna be the first one. Um, I've done a couple other ones on Virtue Cider, um, and I believe they were okay. And Jessica thought I might like this. I'm surprised the color isn't darker, um, but I don't know how long they were in barrels. Um, I I would I would say a hard cider. Very light, watery yellow. I mean, my head looks like it's upside down. Um, yeah, I would have thought if they were in bourbon barrels, there would be some more darker colors like those caramel colors that would tear through that apple. But that's just me. Let's go ahead and smell. Ooh, yeah, oaky sweetness. I'd say what it smells high in ABV. I would say like around 8 or 9. Well, 7.5. It definitely smells bigger than that. Yeah, almost like a charcoal, oaky, sweet, a little bit of bourbon apple. Not like warm apples, but just um, like a bourbon apple in there. I'm not sure I would want to smell that over all the time. It smells a little too oaky for me. But let's go ahead and taste. Hmm. Ooh. Oaky apple, like eating. Could could I say applewood? Um, with little char. There's like a, I would say like a tartness. Wow. Um, it's kind of weird. So like an oaky apple, a little charred, a little smokiness in there. Um, and then it's like a green apple, like a tart green apple in the back of it. Huh. Huh. I can't. um, I don't want to drink wood, and that's what this tastes like. Um, Like the apple's there. The aftertaste, I still get that woody, oaky character along with the apple. But I think in the taste, it's a little too much. It's almost like soaking wood chips in water, straining it, adding some apple juice, and drinking it, is what I would say. Um, I I like bourbon. I've got a ton over there, and I've said before, if I want to drink bourbon, I'll drink bourbon. I want to drink a beer. Um, and I think kind of, and again, this is 2 years old. Maybe that oakiness is coming out a little bit more now. It doesn't have a Best Buy on here. Um, so me keeping it 2 years, I'm gonna keep the rest more and try those again in 2 and 3 years. Um, but I think that oak is a little too harsh on, I would say, that light of a cider, a hard cider. I think it's a little too much, but I could see people that truly like that oak flavor liking this. It's not bad, but I I don't want to drink oak. Um, Now, what was I expecting? Probably something like this. I thought the alcohol. I thought it would be. I don't want to say a brandy, but more like a flavored bourbon, an apple flavored bourbon. I thought because that apple would be so delicate that that bourbon would come through. Um, I don't want to waste any of that. I was going to take some bourbon, put it into a glass, and pour a little bit in there of this in there. But I don't want to waste the bourbon. Not bad. It is a little dry. Not very much. Like it's sweet. It's very sweet up front, then it goes to dry. Uh, for me, I would probably go a 3.5. Again, I don't want to drink wood. And I think this, for my liking, has a little too much, but that's just my opinion. If you can pick this up or a newer batch or go to the vineyard or wherever, whatever you call this place, um, yeah, try it if you're a bourbon fan and just see how you like it. Again, Untapped has nothing, so I'm not even going to look that up. So if you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.